And after several details coming in of how government is moving in to reduce the convoys in order to cut down on fuel's expense, you can see PM and his team walking the talk. Latest visuals playing out on your screens of a highly curtailed down convoy of Prime Minister himself. He is leading by example after the first two appeals came in within 24 hours. A lot in the opposition, many people in the opposition had said they must practice what they preach. Amit, my colleague, now joins us for more on this. Amit, finally, Prime Minister himself is leading by example. हमारे दर्शकों के लिए put it in perspective कि ये normally ये convoy कितना लंबा होता था, because Prime Minister also is a high category protectee over there, और अभी ये सिर्फ 2 गाड़ियां ही क्यों बची हैं?
ये देखिए, ये 2 गाड़ियों को आप एग्जाम्पल मत मान लीजिए, क्योंकि यहाँ पे जो सिक्योरिटी कंसर्न है उसके साथ कोई कॉम्प्रोमाइज होगा नहीं। लेकिन यहाँ पर क्योंकि ये लुटियंस का इलाका है, यहाँ पे सिक्योर जोन है, तो इसलिए यहाँ पर आप 2 गाड़ी है। लेकिन हाँ, ये तय है क्योंकि जिस दिन हैदराबाद में उन्होंने इस बात की अपील की थी कि सब लोग को थोड़ा आगे बढ़ना पड़ेगा, और जो वेस्ट एशिया की क्राइसिस के दौर में पेट्रोल डीजल को देखते हुए अपनी जो आवाजाही में कमी करनी होगी और तमाम एक्सपेंडिचर कम करना होगा। तो ऐसे में जो बड़ोदरा गए थे या फिर गुवाहाटी गए थे, वहां पर भी उनके काफिले में कमी हुई थी गाड़ियों की संख्या। लेकिन यहाँ पर एक एग्जाम्पल देने की कोशिश है प्रधानमंत्री, क्योंकि हमेशा से फ्रंट से लीड करते रहे हैं। अगर वो कोई बात कहते हैं तो उसको खुद करके दिखाने पर विश्वास करते हैं, और इसीलिए प्रधानमंत्री ने ये एक तरह से एग्जाम्पल सेट करने की कोशिश की है, लोगों को ये बताने की कोशिश की है कि जब मैं कर सकता हूं तो आपको भी करना चाहिए। हालांकि जो ब्लू बुक है, जो सिक्योरिटी से जुड़ा हुआ तमाम है, उसको कहीं भी नजरअंदाज नहीं किया जाएगा, क्योंकि सबसे अगर कहा जाए तो भारत में क्या पूरी दुनिया में सबसे ज्यादा अगर इसको लेकर सिक्योरिटी थ्रेट है तो उसमें एक प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी है। लेकिन ये जरूरी था, और ये प्रधानमंत्री मोदी ने एक मैसेज भी दिया है, और उसको देखिए, इसके बाद चाहे गृह मंत्री हो, राजनाथ सिंह हो, रक्षा मंत्री हो, तमाम लोगों के काफिले में कटौती हुई है। और पूरे देश में ये आप देखेंगे कि मुख्यमंत्रियों ने भी इस बात को अमल किया है। तो ये जो काफिला है, आप एसपीजी सिक्योरिटी के सुरक्षा घेरे में होते हैं, पैरामिलिट्री फोर्सेज के बाहर उसमें होते हैं, तमाम दायरा होता है सुरक्षा का। तो ऐसे में बहुत बड़ा आप कह सकते हैं कि गाड़ियों का काफिला होता है उसमें। लेकिन अब प्रधानमंत्री ने खुद भी इस चीज को दिखाया है कि जब सेवा के गए थे वो अपने दफ्तर आज, तो सिर्फ 2 गाड़ियों के साथ गए थे। और मुझे लगता है कि ये एक मैसेज है सभी के लिए कि कैसे इस चीज को करना पड़ेगा, कि तमाम लोग जो है, तमाम सरकारें हैं, अपनी खर्च की कटौती करें, और जो जरूरी चीजें हैं उतना ही करें, कारपूल करें। जो ऑफिसर्स होते हैं, आप अक्सर देखते थे कि ऑफिसर्स की जो गाड़ियां होती, एक गाड़ी में एक ऑफिसर होते हैं। लेकिन अब जरूरी है, ये समय की नीड है, समय की मांग है कि सबको इसके तरफ कदम बढ़ाना पड़ेगा।
Reducing the convoys is just one of the many decisions that have been taken by the government, and it's more easier to see it, a visible change that has come into effect. There are also other steps that have been taken. There is the import duty that has been increased. In fact, as we speak, there is a press conference going on, the cabinet briefing, where Amit, Ashwini Vaishnav has said that the government is moving towards coal gasification. So सिर्फ convoy कम करना तो एक जो दिख जाता है सामने वाला मूव है, लेकिन बहुत सारे पॉलिसी लेवल डिसीजंस भी लिए जा रहे हैं फॉर लॉन्ग टर्म इम्पैक्ट टू ब्रेस फॉर दिस वॉर।
मैं सवाल दोहराएंगे मैं
Yes, I was saying, Amit, कि गाड़ियों की संख्या कम करना is just one of the things that the government is doing, but सिर्फ इतना ही नहीं है. It's just easier to see it happening. There are also some policy level decisions that are being taken by this government, which basically is meant to brace for the impact of war. चाहे वो गोल्ड पर import tax लगाना हो, चाहे अभी अश्विनी वैष्णव प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में अनाउंस कर रहे हैं कि कोल का गैसिफिकेशन भी किया जाएगा। इन सब के बारे में भी कुछ जानकारी दीजिए।
जी हाँ, देखिए, अभी जो अश्विनी वैष्णव ने जो कैबिनेट के बाद जो प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस किया, उसमें बताया कि कोल से गैस बनाने की योजना को मंजूरी दी गई है। और ये दिखाता है कि जो एनर्जी सेक्टर में जो क्राइसिस अगर आता है तो हमको अल्टरनेटिव एनर्जी की तरफ कैसे बढ़ना है। और जब से ये वॉर शुरू हुआ तब से भारत में पहले करीब 25 से 26 देशों से जो इंपोर्ट होता था, उसको बढ़ाकर 40 से ज्यादा देशों से कर दिया गया है, गैस और तमाम चीजों का इंपोर्ट को लेकर। तो सरकार भी अल्टरनेटिव नीड देख रही है। और देखिए, ये तो दिखाने के लिए और एक मैसेजिंग के लिए होता है कि सरकार, क्योंकि गाड़ियां खरीद होती तो एक मैसेज हो रहा है कि प्रधानमंत्री जा रहे हैं। लेकिन इसके अलावा बहुत सारी जो सेक्टर्स है वहां पर काम हो रहा है। सरकार ने तय किया है कि नीति आयोग ने तय किया है कि जो बड़ी मीटिंग्स होती है, मीटिंग्स नहीं हुआ
करेंगी। These are all preventive actions being taken as precaution. So far the government has been saying that we are just preparing for the future. These are just this cautionary advice is being issued. Thank you, Amit, for joining us. But meantime, now we've got breaking developments coming in from Punjab. The visuals coming in fact, from the national capital, where just a few kilometers away from where Prime Minister's vehicle convoy was spotted, a highly curtailed one at that. Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann's convoy had 19 vehicles. Our opposition leaders losing this opportunity to set an example as well. They were the ones who said Prime Minister must practice before he preaches. When after the first two calls were made, there were certain road shows that Prime Minister had participated in. These were the very leaders who were the most vocal in saying that you tell others to be austere, but you do not follow your own advice. And now my colleague Ritika joins us for more. Ritika, look at the contrast on your screens. On one side is the Prime Minister of India, whose convoy only has 2 vehicles. And on the other side is the Chief Minister of Punjab, who has 19 vehicles in his convoy.
Well, that's correct. In fact, as far as other chief ministers are also concerned, we have seen the convoy vehicle of the chief minister to be, in fact, quite expensive as well. But this is coming in at a time wherein the Prime Minister is making repeated appeals over spending wisely, over cutting down dependence on fuel wherever it is possible. And in light of this, we've also now, as you rightly pointed out, seen a PM's convoy be reduced to, in fact, just 2 vehicles. So this is also sending out a larger signal in what is, in fact, necessary and what cannot, and what can be termed unnecessary as well. Just today in a press conference, Arvind Kejriwal, the party supremo, Aam Aadmi Party supremo, he had, in fact, said that that the Prime Minister must lead by example, and all the reels that are coming in, the videos that are being shared by different cabinet ministers and chief ministers of cutting down convoy or using public commute as well, this is nothing but for show. So definitely this is a moment wherein Aam Aadmi Party is also expected to answer for more. They've already stated that all of these measures that are currently being announced and appealed rather by the Prime Minister only goes on to show that the burden remains on the middle class, and the unnecessary spending or the budget cuts as far as government officials are concerned are not showing up. On just this criticism now, we're seeing, in fact, visuals of the Prime Minister, in fact, also those of the Home Minister as well, with the reduced convoy strength. At the same time, when the Chief Minister of Punjab, Mr. Bhagwant Mann, has travelled all the way from Punjab to Delhi to be able to meet Nitin Gadkari in a 19-vehicle-strong convoy. Over to you.
Right, but look at the message that is being sent for an opposition that was so adamant that, the message that is being sent out is not right. Why is Prime Minister at a Somnath festival, Amrit Mahotsav, where there is an air show, where IAF Surya Kirans are performing, so much fuel is being wasted? And now look at when it comes to the ground reality, when it comes for them to practice what they were asking others to follow. These 2 images right now pretty much sum up the entire story. There is the Prime Minister's convoy. Now, Prime Minister, President and Vice President, they have Blue Book security, which is the highest level of security that the leaders in India have. So imagine the number of security personnel that would have been involved in that, the number of vehicles that would have been involved in that security, and yet with caution that Amit, my colleague, provided earlier, that this is a safer Lutyens zone, which is why you can only see 2 vehicles. Otherwise, obviously, you cannot compromise on the security of high-profile politicians. But on the other side is the Chief Minister of Punjab, Bhagwant Mann, who, if I'm not wrong, has Z plus security assigned to him. He has 19 vehicles in his convoy. How will you explain it to the people on the ground? How will you explain these visuals that while the Prime Minister of the country is okay with a 2-car convoy, Bhagwant Mann thinks that he cannot do without any of these 19 vehicles? We are also asking for our viewers to join in on this broadcast with their opinion. In fact, we've got our first caller joining us. Sir, please go ahead with your views.
Hello.
Yes, sir, please go on.
Yeah, good afternoon. This is Giri. I'm calling from Chennai. This is an excellent measure taken by the Prime Minister of India. We're setting an example to the rest of India. But I don't think I should be able to compromise the security of the Prime Minister of India, who is going to be one of the tallest leaders in the world. and he has to take care of his security as well at the same time. So this is an excellent measure, and every one of us should follow that, the advice that is given by the Prime Minister of India. Thank you.
Right, a caller there saying that of course it is it's need of the hour to take measures like these, but even as one after the other chief minister from BJP ruled states have been following the advice, it is Bhagwant Mann whose convoy you see on the other side. So far, we don't know if there are any instructions that have been issued by Aam Aadmi Party government to cut down on their security cordon. We've got another caller on the broadcast. Brigadier Ashok Bhanot is joining us from Lucknow. Sir, what do you have to say, especially because you are speaking from UP, where Yogi Adityanath has issued not just about convoy curtailing, several other instructions to follow and in keeping with the austerity advice given by the Prime Minister.
Excellent idea. We all have to tighten our belts at this time. And this example which the Prime Minister has said, it is an example which all leaders should set at their levels.
Right. So,
Thank you.
The opposition has been saying that, the government should have done it earlier, that they kept waiting for elections to get over, that they are being opportunistic in issuing this advice only now after the elections are over. What do you have to say about that?
I think these are all not unrequired comments. They are not required, these comments, because they are meaningless. There's no use crying over spilt milk. The crisis has come today. We have reacted to it firmly. That's what matters. Nobody has anticipated this war will last maybe 2 years. Who said this Ukraine and Russian war will last 4 years? Can you predict it tomorrow? Can you predict which war will blow up day after tomorrow? The point at issue is this crisis has come. We are facing it. We are monitoring it at various levels. And the government has done what should have been done. And the moment is not too late. Let me tell you this too. The point is that even if it is there, I said your own parties are not following this example.
Yes.
These opposition parties, what are you talking about?
Yes, but politics by its very nature happens to be compulsive contradiction nowadays. But we're also getting developments from Assam, where the newly sworn-in Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma's government has also acted on PM's appeal. According to the state government, no new cars will be purchased by the state government for the next 6 months at least. In fact, Himanta Biswa Sarma's government has also asked government employees to not visit foreign countries for the next 6 months. This is in keeping with the caution that had been sounded earlier, where Prime Minister said we need to save foreign exchange and, if possible, please avoid buying gold for the next 1 year and postpone any foreign travel that is scheduled. So Himanta Biswa Sarma and Assam government joining the long list of BJP-ruled states who have decided to follow the advice that has been issued by the Prime Minister. Now, who all are these chief ministers that have joined the Save Fuel push? Let's give you a breakdown. The first up is Uttar Pradesh, where Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has ordered a 50% cut down in the fleet, in the vehicles. There is also an advisory to use public transport. Even the ministers have been asked to use public transport while commuting from one place to the other. There is also 1 day a week use public transport advisory that has been issued. Do not take your personal cars, use metro, use cabs, use any other mode of public transport while commuting. CM himself is going to use minimum convoy vehicles is the decision that has been taken, and he has also appealed to his ministers to follow suit, to also reduce the fuel consumption by doing that. When it comes to Madhya Pradesh, a similar advisory has also been issued by Mohan Yadav, who's the Chief Minister of MP. He has said that we must push for higher use of public transport to cut down the fuel spend and therefore to cut down on forex spend. So these are just two of the chief ministers that you have who have been issuing advisories, but they have been followed by several others. We saw Rekha Gupta also coming out with her own set of instructions. We just told you about Assam Chief Minister. Here is what BJP is saying about this.
The Prime Minister has reduced the number of vehicles in his cavalcade. The central government officials and ministers are also taking the required austerity measures. The question is that Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party, why are they silent and why have they not followed action in places where there is Congress government? This further proves the point that the Congress party believes in politics, not national interest. This is why, whether it is Himachal Pradesh, where the Congress party increased the prices of the petrol and diesel in the past, or whether it is the Karnataka and Telangana Congress government, all of them are looking at politicking, not nation's interest. This is why Rahul Gandhi, in the mind of the people of the country, is considered not as a pro-India politician, but as an opportunist anti-India politician.
One really wonders what will Kejriwal have to say about Bhagwant Mann's convoy over there, but he himself had graduated from a wagon R to a personal chopper. We'll keep tracking developments on that front, taking a very quick break.